Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. In the last episode, we did some normal missions. Actually, we got 1/3 of the way done with the industrial district, and I didn't realize it until I was recording the data down in my computer. So that's good. I think that's actually the lowest one I had. Yes, the industrial district is the lowest percentage-wise, which means that we're done with 1/3 of every aspect of the game or more. Blech. We're at least done with 1/3 of 2/3 actually. My bad. 66% is not 1/3. That's 2/3. 2/3 of every part of the game, from what I can tell. I mean, unless you consider I can't jump while my thing's up. Unless you consider heart to hearts every aspect of the game, then we're not 2%. We're not done with everyone's heart to hearts. All that whatnot. I'm talking about surveying the sectors, so duh, English. I say all aspects of the game. I don't mean all. I mean surveying aspect wise. So Doug's heart to hearts is on today's agenda. I don't know where they all are. That's the problem. I need to find them and join back up with you guys, which means I'm going to pull up the webpage and meet you over where they are. See you guys over there. So as we can see here, Doug's first heart to heart is in the afternoon. Ishmael Hills, which is the residential district's residential housing area. And we have to have a dog, otherwise Doug would not be by a dog. Yeah, this game just loves raining on me all the time. Anytime I want to make a scene with another character, it just likes to rain. I didn't try and get rid of it, but I also didn't feel like fast traveling over and over and over again to get rid of the rain. So we're just going to have a rainy day today.
Oh.
Hello, Doug.
Hey.
Hey, Lychee. This is your dog, right? Man, what a good boy. He's just letting me give him some love. Huh? Oh, no. No, nothing like that. Unlike real mutts, these dogs have been designed to never attack people, you know. Or were you worried that he was forcing me to pet him until my arm fell off? Huh. Yeah, I can't say that I've ever used to be a huge dog person or anything, but pets are just a rare on Mira. I guess having pets around makes it feel like we're back on Earth, at least a little bit. They put me in a nostalgic sort of mood. Make me think back to the times when my parents and brother and I would play with our pet in the backyard without a care in the world. Yeah, but I'm not really the sentimental type. I know boarding about Earth and Lao things, and I don't want to step on his turf. But I guess there's a part of me that longs for Earth all the same. Alright, that's enough wallowing in homesick. I've got a mission to complete. But if you ever get a line up on a job with a big payoff, look me up. And that was Fact to Feelings. The Tough Guy Routine Line. An achievement. Okay, so that was his first one. Like I said, I don't know where these are. I mean, I have some question marks with the locations and stuff, but because I have all the heart-to-hearts unlocked, it is literally like everyone's heart-to-hearts. So it'll show me L, Celicas, any ones that give me affinity. And since I know Doug's gave me affinity, I thought I could use them as that, but it's hard to find them on the map. So I'm going to go look for his next one and join up with you guys once I get there. So guys, we're in the Central Industrial District. I'm giving kind of the full idea of where these things are. I'm trying to be thorough with that aspect right now. In the morning, over here, should talk to him before it becomes 12 because then it'll be afternoon. This is his second heart-to-heart. We're here. I'm trying to give you guys a good idea of where it is. You can see the tower right there. There's the gate. All that mumbo-jumbo. Let's talk to Doug. Hey, it's Lychee. I was just asking the nice lady here to pull together some extra first aid kits for us. My next mission could involve run-ins with a pair of tyrants. Possibly at the same time. And if we end up in a tough fight, we'll likely be suffering multiple injuries. Oh, don't think we need to go that far. I have my job to do, and you've got yours. I'm grateful that you'd look out for us like that, but it isn't right to let me carry out the whole weight. But it isn't right to let you carry out the whole weight of Blade missions on your shoulders. You have to trust that I can handle this. Oh, of course, if it all goes horribly wrong, we'll call for reinforcements in that case. You might get a chance to help out after all. Caution and conviction. I also did not read the first one. Caution and conviction. Okay, so I forget when the next one and where the next one happens, but I know the last two are anytime. I'm using a guide, kind of, sort of. A makeshift guide of my own. I should probably just make an actual physical paper guide so I don't have to look stuff up online. Anyways, jump cut again. I have to go find where he is. You know, guys, I cannot win with this weather at all. It's terrible. I mean, Doug's here. I mean, it's all during... This is any time during the day, so... Yeah. Also, I left English. I reached my limit for resources, so that's a thing. Doug's here. That stuff, blah 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 blah. We're in the sports complex. If that gives a good reference. Let's talk to Doug right now.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey, Lychee. You see what's going on over there? No, I'm talking to you. Those folk on the tennis court are doing everything completely wrong. Tennis isn't a balancing competition. You know, so what's everyone getting all excited about? Huh? So you're saying I should think about tennis like a deck of cards? Something with common set of pieces, but lots of ways to play. Doug, I didn't say that. I said just admire the way that they're doing stuff. Anyways, I don't know if I buy that, but if they're having fun, more power to them. So, what brings you here, Lychee? Oh, too bad. I was actually finished cooling down. All I did today was jog, anyways. Although sometimes I play basketball with my Blade buddies. I knew Doug was a b-ball guy. I was actually thinking that. I'm like, I'm going to the sports complex. I'm pretty sure Doug's going to be by B-ball. He seems like the type to play basketball. Anyway, let's continue reading. I want to finish this. I'll let you know next time we're gonna play, so you can come down and join us. If you can sink a basketball while I'm blocking you, I'll buy you a drink. Discipline and discovery. It seems like Doug's have a lot of ands in them. I'm not sure if the first one did. So, if you were to view those first three, you would not be able to do, you'd not be able to get Doug if you have all of his hearts to heart, his affinity missions done. Because the next ones are anytimes. Yay. I have an idea of where they are, but I don't know exactly, so this does merit a jump cut just because I do not know where they are. Unless I find it immediately as soon as I fly in here, but I doubt I will. So, jump cut right now. So, we're in the commercial district. This is, like I said, an anytime thing. Doug seems to be a car guy. He's in the parking garage. Just trying to give you guys a good idea of where he is. Let's go ahead and talk to Doug.
Oh,
hey, Lychee. Check it out. I bought a new car. Well, pretty nice, right? Are you serious? If I took this thing outside New LA, I'd be in a pile of scraps within about 5 minutes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a great car and all, but I'll stick to skills when it comes to when I'm on the job. So, what kind of cars would you like to buy? Would you want to buy? Oh gosh, I do not know. Ugh. Say a big bus with 40 seats. Big bus that seats 40 with huge wheels. I just like to imagine it being said like that. Just the last line saying, with huge wheels. That seems pretty funny to me. I don't want to do this. They don't have very many type of cars here. I guess this covers a lot of cars though. Yeah. I see you and I have common hobby. But I think Doug would have actually liked it if I said the bus with huge wheels. Because I think he's a comedy guy. You just can't fully appreciate the open road without a proper sports car. Only problem is you gotta watch out for the speed limit around here. They come down especially hard on us blades, and the fines are usually a small fortune. Something I might happen to have. It's kind of interesting how you can tell so much about someone's personality from the car they want to drive. I bet Lau used to drive an SUV. He probably used it to go camping with his family. I wish we'd still live in a peaceful world like that, but I imagine he won't be back for a long time. Well, at least I can still enjoy a brief drive during my breaks. Anyways, take care, Lychee. It's a pastime and pride. All of his do have that and that. Okay. Doug is an interesting character. I do appreciate his sarcasm. That is something I do like, but sometimes it's interesting. Doug's an interesting carriers. I just said the wrong thing. An interesting character. Why did I say carrier? What am I going crazy? An interesting character. Anyways, I know the area in which it's in, but I don't know exactly where it is, so the most ideal thing to do here would be to jump cut, which is happening right now. Okay guys, I found Doug's 5th and final heart-to-heart to kind of give you a good idea of where it is. It's northwest area of the industrial district. If you're in the shop area, the blade shop area, you just head north and you're right here. I don't have to worry about him disappearing because it's any time, but I think evening would actually be a very good time to do this, so let's go ahead and start it. Also, quick note, you have to have finished chapter 12, so which means you have to have beaten the game to view this.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Is it you, Lychee? We are just discussing what to do with all the stuff that Lao left behind. His rifle, his protective gear, shirts, jackets, bed, blankets, a bottle of expensive liquor, and a framed photo of his family. Sayed and Shogo might get their old bodies back and come home one day, so their stuff is fine. But Lao. Anyway, what do you think we should do with it? Yeah, I know what you mean. I wish we could do that. I know that if he ever was able to come home, he'd really appreciate all of his stuff being here. But the Blade Barracks is crowded enough as it is. And we need to clear out the room so another Blade can use it. We can't afford to turn the room of every fallen blades into a shrine. I wonder if it's okay if I took his stuff and had it stored somewhere. At very least, I'll hang onto the photo of him for him. Look how happy his family looks. We all left our families behind when we boarded the White Whale. And don't take this the wrong way, but we can't allow ourselves to forget that we bear a great responsibility to those we sacrifice in order to reach this planet. I'm going to work hard to honor Lao and his family, and I'll do it by fighting to survive here on Mira. I hope you'll help me in this endeavor. Speaking of which, if you should take his weapon and armor, that's better than letting them go to waste. Don't worry. If just a couple of things are missing, I'll get chewed out, and that'll be the end of it. You received Lao's gear. And you completed Doug's love and loss. So that's actually a nice closure. That is kind of also signifying that we aren't getting Lao back for sure. Even though I already knew that, and which means I have to go find another save data which has the ability to view all the heart-to-hearts and hasn't done them before chapter 9 and blah 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 blah. There's a lot of things that I have to do to actually view that. And it's going to take a little bit of effort, but I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to try and get that. I was trying to get a good view for the end of this. Gosh darn it, game. I don't have to do it again. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of this episode. Good closure. I like Duck. He's a nice character. He has a very interesting backstory. We got heart-to-heart info from the man on. Okay. Perfect timing. That's going to be it for this episode, and the next heart-to-heart video will be... Well, the next Affinity video will be the last heart-to-heart from our last squad, which is all of L's. And next will be normal missions. This is the last episode of the batch. Hopefully, by the time... I'm debating it right now. Maybe I'll record tomorrow so that I have videos for the next week if my teeth don't heal well enough to do recordings. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to have to decide that by tomorrow because I don't want to not have videos recorded, but that means I'll have 8 videos stockpiled for you guys, and, you know, that doesn't very go well because then I can't get feedback. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X, and that you'll join me for the next one, which we will be doing normal missions in. But until then, remember, let's all have fun and play together, and thanks for watching.